Representative Winkler makes the following motion.
Pursuant to Article 4, Section 19 of the Constitution of the State of Minnesota, Winkler moves that the rule therein be suspended and an urgency be declared, and that the rules of the House be so far suspended so that House File Number 19 be given its second and third readings and be placed upon its final passage.
Representative Winkler.
Madam Speaker, members, this is the Technical and Corrections Bill, which has been agreed upon by all four legislative caucuses and the governor, and I ask for a yes vote.
Any discussion on the Winkler motion? Representative New.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I would recommend a yes vote.
All those in favor of the Winkler motion?
We got a roll call on that.
It has a mandatory roll call, so we will go ahead and proceed to a roll call on the Winkler motion.
Acom.
Acom, aye.
Acom, aye. Albright.
Albright, aye.
Albright, aye. Anderson.
Vote.
Anderson.
Anderson, aye.
Anderson, aye. Backer.
Backer, aye.
Backer, aye. Bonner.
Bonner, aye.
Bonner, aye. Barr.
Barr, aye.
Barr, aye. Baker. Baker, aye. Becker, Finn.
Becker, Finn, aye.
Becker, Finn, aye. Bennett.
Bennett, aye.
Bennett, aye. Bernardi.
Bernardi, aye.
Bernardi, aye. Bierman.
Bierman, aye.
Bierman, aye. Bow.
Bow, aye.
Bow, aye. Brand.
Brand, aye.
Brand, aye. Cantrell.
Cantrell, aye.
Cantrell, aye. Carlson, A.
Carlson, A, aye.
Carlson, A, aye. Carlson, L. Carlson, L. Christensen.
Christensen, aye.
Christensen, aye. Claflin. Claflin.
Claflin, aye.
Claflin, aye. Considine.
Considine, aye.
Considine, aye. Daniels.
Daniels, aye.
Daniels, aye. Doubt.
Doubt, aye.
Doubt, aye. Davids. Davids, aye. Davney. Davney.
Dabney, aye.
Davney, aye. Dean.
Dean, aye.
Dean, aye. Damath. Damath, aye. Detmer.
Detmer, aye.
Detmer, aye. Drazkowski. Drazkowski, aye. Eklund.
Eklund, aye.
Eklund, aye. Edelson.
Edelson, aye.
Edelson, aye. Elkins.
Elkins, aye.
Elkins, aye. Erickson.
Erickson, aye.
Erickson, aye. Fabian.
Fabian, aye.
Fabian, aye. Fisher. Fisher. Franzen. Excused. Freiberg.
Freiberg, aye.
Freiberg, aye. Garofalo.
Garofalo, aye.
Garofalo, aye. Gomez.
Gomez, aye.
Gomez, aye. Green.
Green, aye.
Green, aye. Grossel.
Grossel, aye.
Grossel, aye. Grunhagen.
Grunehagen, aye.
Grunhagen, aye. Gunther.
Gunther, aye.
Gunther, aye. Haley. Haley, aye. Halverson. Halverson, aye. Hamilton.
Hamilton, aye.
Hamilton, aye. Hanson.
Hanson, aye.
Hanson, aye. Hassan.
Hassan, aye.
Hassan, aye. Hausman.
Houseman, aye.
Hausman, aye. Heinrich.
Heinrich, aye.
Heinrich, aye. Heinzman.
Heinzman, aye.
Heinzman, aye. Her. Her.
Her, aye.
Her, aye. Hertos.
Hertos, aye.
Hertos, aye. Hornstein.
Hornstein, aye.
Hornstein, aye. Howard. Howard.
Howard, aye.
Howard, aye. Hewitt.
Hewitt, aye.
Hewitt, aye. Johnson.
Johnson, aye.
Johnson, aye. Jordan.
Jordan, I.
Jordan, aye. Jurgens.
Jurgens, aye.
Jurgens, aye. Keel.
Keel, I.
Keel, aye. Cleavorn.
Cleaborn, I.
Cleavorn, aye. Cagle.
Cagle, I.
Cagle, aye. Katiza Watun.
Katiza Watun, I.
Katiza Watun, aye. Kosnick.
Cosmic, aye.
Kosnick, aye. Kreshaw.
Grisha, aye.
Kreshaw, aye. Kunish Podine.
Kunis Bodine, I.
Kunish Podine, aye. Lehman. Lehman, aye. Lee.
Lee, aye.
Lee, aye. Lesh.
Lesh, aye.
Lesh, aye. Liebling. Excused. Lean.
Lean, aye.
Lean, aye. Lilly.
Lily, I.
Lilly, aye. Lippert.
Lippert, aye.
Lippert, aye. Lislegard.
Listlegard, aye.
Lislegard, aye. Long. Long, aye. Lucero.
Lucero, yes.
Lucero, aye. Lewick.
Lewick, aye.
Lewick, aye. Mahoney.
Mahoney, aye.
Mahoney, aye. Mann, excused. Mariani.
Mariani, aye.
Mariani, aye. Markwart.
Markwart, aye.
Markwart, aye. Mason.
Mason, I.
Mason, aye. McDonald.
McDonald. McDonald, aye.
McDonald, aye. Mecklin.
Meckland, aye.
Mecklin, aye. Miller. Miller, aye. Moeller.
Moeller, I.
Moeller, aye. Moran.
Moran, I.
Moran, aye. Morrison.
Morrison, I.
Morrison, aye. Munson.
Munson, aye.
Munson, aye. Murphy.
Murphy, I.
Murphy, aye. Nash.
Nash, aye.
Nash, aye. Nelson, M.
Nelson, M, aye.
Nelson, M, aye. Nelson, N.
Nelson, N, aye.
Nelson, N, aye. New. New, aye. Nor.
Nor, aye.
Nor, aye. Nornis.
Nornis, aye.
Nornis, aye. Novotny.
Novotny, aye.
Novotny, aye. O'Driscoll.
O'Driscoll, aye.
O'Driscoll, aye. Olson.
Olson, I.
Olson, aye. O'Neill.
O'Neill, I.
O'Neill, aye. Pulowski. Pulowski.
Pulowski, aye.
Pulowski, aye. Purcell.
Purcell, aye.
Purcell, aye. Petersburg.
Petersburg, aye.
Petersburg, aye. Pearson.
Pearson, aye.
Pearson, aye. Pinto.
Pinto, aye.
Pinto, aye. Poppy.
Poppy, I.
Poppy, aye. Poston.
Poston, aye.
Poston, aye. Pryor.
Pryor, St. Paul, I.
Pryor, aye. Quam.
Guam, aye.
Quam, aye. Richardson.
Richardson, I.
Richardson, aye. Robbins. Robbins, aye. Runbeck. Runbeck, aye. Sandell.
Sandell, aye.
Sandell, aye. Sandsted.
Sandsted, I.
Sandsted, aye. Sauk.
Sauk, aye.
Sauk, aye. Schumacher.
Schumacher, aye.
Schumacher, aye. Schultz.
Schultz, I.
Schultz, aye. Scott.
Scott, I.
Scott, aye. Stevenson.
Stevenson, aye.
Stevenson, aye. Sundin.
Sundin, St. Paul, aye.
Sundin, aye. Swazinski.
Buzinski, aye.
Swazinski, aye. Tabke.
Tabke, aye.
Tabke, aye. Tice. Tice. Torkelson.
Torkelson, aye.
Torkelson, aye. Erdahl.
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 Erdahl, I.
Erdahl, I. Vang.
Bang, I.
Vang, I. Vogel.
Vogel, I.
Vogel, I. Wagenius.
Wagenius, I.
Wagenius, I. Wozlowick.
Wozlowick, I.
Wozlowick, I. West.
West, I.
West, I. Winkler. Winkler, I. Wolgamott.
Aye.
Wolgamott. Wolgamott. Zhang Jie.
Sean J. I.
Zhang Jie, I. Zhang T.
Young T, I.
Zhang T, I. Joachim. Joachim. Speaker Hartman. Speaker Hartman, aye. Carlson L.
Carlson L. I.
Carlson L, aye. Fisher.
Fisher, I.
Fisher, aye. Tice. Tice. Wolgamott.
Wolgamott, I.
Wolgamott, aye. Joachim.
Joachim, I.
Joachim, aye. Tice. Tice, aye.
The Winkler motion prevails. The clerk will give House File 19 its second reading.
Second reading, House File number 19.
Second reading. Representative Winkler. To your bill.
Madam Speaker, members, this bill contains several provisions that make technical and other small changes to existing law. The bill extends the date on an LCCMR appropriation, which allows the LCCMR bill that was enacted in 2018, which allowed a local soil and water conservation district in Crow Wing County and Aiken County to continue until 2022. Representative Hansen is available to address any questions related to those provisions. The next provision is a Department of Human Services technical corrections bill and extension on telehealth. This portion combines three different items. They're all urgent. Human Services technical corrections, certified community behavioral health clinic reimbursement language, and an extension of telehealth by residency. Representative Liebling is available to answer questions on that provision. The certified community behavioral health clinics, making navigating mental health and substance use disorder systems easier via comprehensive, coordinated, and integrated care model, is something that Representative Bierman can discuss. And again, on the extension of telehealth by residency is a set of provisions that Representative Schultz is available to discuss or answer questions on. The next section of the bill is a Workers' Comp Advisory Council set of recommendations. This portion of the bill contains recommendations from the Workers' Comp Advisory Council adopted in the spring of 2020. Because the Advisory Council requires its recommendations on workers' comp reforms to be on a consensus basis, all controversial provisions have been stripped out, and this bill should be non-controversial in its entirety. Representative Sundin is available to address questions or discuss those provisions. The next section is updates to assisted living licensure. This proposal includes updates to the 2019 Elder Care and Vulnerable Adults Protection Act that established the framework for assisted living licensure. The changes include technical changes, provisions that were inadvertently left out of the 2019 proposal, and some new sections. Representative Schultz is available to answer questions or discuss those provisions of the bill. Last, Madam Speaker, we have a notary bill extension. This is a bill that we passed in the 5th special session in October. It was carried by Representative Freiberg, and it allows for remote notarial services. And when that was passed, the expiration was January 6, 2021. So these provisions extend that bill until March 31st of 2021. And Representative Freiberg is available to answer questions or discuss that section of the bill.
Discussion to the bill. The member from Wabasha, Representative Driscoski.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I wonder if the author of the bill would yield.
He will yield. Representative Driscoski.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Representative Winkler, what is the subject of this bill?
Representative Winkler.
Madam Speaker, Representative Driscoski, I don't have a copy of the bill in front of me, but the nature of the bill is similar to what we passed in the floor, which is a series of corrections related to past legislation.
Representative Driscoski.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, Madam Speaker and members, I see at least 4 different subjects here: workman's comp and HHS conglomeration, assisted living, and notary. Members, the single subject clause of the Constitution is again getting run over in people's haste in order to rush things through here. I think this is sloppy legislating, it's lazy legislating, and we're better than this. That's all I have. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Further discussion to the bill. There are no amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, House File Number 19.
Third reading. Any further discussion to the bill? Seeing none, the clerk will take the roll on the bill.
You ready? Acom.
Acom, aye.
Acom, aye. Albright.
Albright, aye.
Albright, aye. Anderson.
Anderson, aye.
Anderson, aye. Backer.
Backer, aye.
Backer, aye. Bonner. Bonner.
Bonner, aye.
Bonner, aye. Barr.
Barr, no.
Barr, no. Baker. Baker, aye. Becker, Finn.
Becker, Finn, aye.
Becker, Finn, aye. Bennett.
Bennett, aye.
Bennett, aye. Bernardi.
Bernardi, aye.
Bernardi, aye. Bierman.
Bierman, aye.
Bierman, aye. Bow.
Bow, aye.
Bow, aye. Brand.
Brand votes yes.
Brand, aye. Cantrell. Cantrell.
Cantrella, aye.
Cantrell, aye. Carlson, A.
Carlson A, aye.
Carlson, A, aye. Carlson, L.
Carlson L, aye.
Carlson, L, aye. Christensen.
Christensen, aye.
Christensen, aye. Claflin.
Claflin, aye.
Claflin, aye. Considine.
Considine, aye.
Considine, aye. Daniels.
Daniels, aye.
Daniels, aye. Doubt.
Doubt, aye.
Doubt, aye. Davids. Davids, aye. Davney. Davney. Dean.
Dean, aye.
Dean, aye. Damath. Damath, aye. Detmer.
Detmer, aye.
Detmer, aye. Drazkowski. Drazkowski, no. Eklund.
Eklund, aye.
Eklund, aye. Edelson.
Edelson, aye.
Edelson, aye. Elkins.
Elkins, aye.
Elkins, aye. Erickson.
Erickson, aye.
Erickson, aye. Fabian.
Fabian, aye.
Fabian, aye. Fisher.
Fisher, aye.
Fisher, aye. Franzen. Excused. Freiberg.
Freiberg, aye.
Freiberg, aye. Garofalo.
Ruffalo, aye.
Garofalo, aye. Gomez.
Gomez, aye.
Gomez, aye. Green.
Green, aye.
Green, aye. Grossel.
Russell, aye.
Grossel, aye. Gruenhagen.
Gruenhagen, aye.
Gruenhagen, aye. Gunther.
Gunther, aye.
Gunther, aye. Haley. Haley, aye. Halverson. Halverson, aye. Hamilton.
Hamilton, aye.
Hamilton, aye. Hanson.
Hanson, aye.
Hanson, aye. Hassan.
Hassan, aye.
Hassan, aye. Hausman.
Houseman, aye.
Hausman, aye. Heinrich.
Heinrich, aye.
Heinrich, aye. Heinzman.
Heinzman, aye.
Heinzman, aye. Herr. Herr. Hertas.
Kurtas, no.
Hertas, no. Hornstein.
Ornstein, aye.
Hornstein, aye. Howard.
Howard, aye.
Howard, aye. Hewitt.
Hewitt, aye.
Hewitt, aye. Johnson. Johnson.
Johnson, aye.
Johnson, aye. Jordan.
Jordan, aye.
Jordan, aye. Jurgens.
Jurgens, aye.
Jurgens, aye. Keel.
Keel, aye.
Keel, aye. Cleavorn.
Cleaborn, aye.
Cleavorn, aye. Cagle.
Cagle, aye.
Cagle, aye. Katiza Watun.
Katiza Watun, St. Paul, aye.
Katiza Watun, aye. Kosnick. Kosnick. Kreshaw.
Reshaw, aye.
Kreshaw, aye. Kunish Podine.
Cosmic, aye.
Kosnick, aye. Kunish Podine.
Podine, aye.
Kunish Podine, aye. Lehman. Lehman, aye. Lee.
Lee, aye.
Lee, aye. Lesh.
Lesh, aye.
Lesh, aye. Liebling. Excused. Lean.
Lane, aye.
Lean, aye. Lilly.
Lily, aye.
Lilly, aye. Lippert.
Lippert, aye.
Lippert, aye. Lislegard.
Listlegard, aye.
Lislegard, aye. Long. Long, aye. Lucero.
Lucero, no.
Lucero, no. Lewick.
Lewick, aye.
Lewick, aye. Mahoney.
Mahoney, yes.
Mahoney, aye. Mann. Excused. Mariani.
Mariani, aye.
Mariani, aye. Marquardt.
Marquardt, aye.
Marquardt, aye. Mason.
Mason, aye.
Mason, aye. McDonald.
McDonald, no.
McDonald, no. Mecklin.
Mecklen, no.
Mecklin, no. Miller. Miller, no. Moeller.
Moeller, aye.
Moeller, aye. Moran.
Moran, aye.
Moran, aye. Morrison.
Morrison, aye.
Morrison, aye. Munson.
Munson, no.
Munson, no. Murphy.
Murphy, aye.
Murphy, aye. Nash.
Nash, no.
Nash, no. Nelson, M.
Nelson, M, aye.
Nelson, M, aye. Nelson, N.
Nelson, N, aye.
Nelson, N, aye. New. New, aye. Nor.
Nor, aye.
Nor, aye. Nornis.
Nornis, aye.
Nornis, aye. Novotny.
Novotny, no.
Novotny, no. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll.
O'Driscoll, aye.
O'Driscoll, aye. Olson.
Olson, I.
Olson, aye. O'Neill.
O'Neill, no.
O'Neill, no. Palowski.
Palowski, aye.
Palowski, aye. Purcell.
Purcell, aye.
Purcell, aye. Petersburg.
Petersburg, aye.
Petersburg, aye. Pearson.
Pearson, aye.
Pearson, aye. Pinto.
Pinto, aye.
Pinto, aye. Poppy.
Poppy, I.
Poppy, aye. Poston.
Poston, aye.
Poston, aye. Pryor.
Pryor, I.
Pryor, aye. Quam.
Guam, aye.
Quam, aye. Richardson.
Richardson, I.
Richardson, aye. Robbins. Robbins, aye. Runbeck. Runbeck, aye. Sandell.
Sandell, aye.
Sandell, aye. Sandsted.
Sandsted, I.
Sandsted, aye. Sauk.
Sauk, aye.
Sauk, aye. Schumacher.
Schumacher, aye.
Schumacher, aye. Schultz.
Schultz, aye.
Schultz, aye. Scott.
Scott, I.
Scott, aye. Stevenson.
Stevenson, aye.
Stevenson, aye. Sundin.
Sundin, aye.
Sundin, aye. Swazinski.
Swazinski, aye.
Swazinski, aye. Tabke.
Tabke, aye.
Tabke, aye. Tice. Tice. Tice, aye. Torkelson. Torkelson.
Torkelson, aye.
Torkelson, aye. Erdahl.
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 Aye.
Erdahl, aye. Vang.
Vang, I.
Vang, aye. Vogel.
Vogel, aye.
Vogel, aye. Wagenius.
Wagenius, I.
Wagenius, aye. Waslawick.
Wadsworth, I.
Waslawick, aye. West.
West, aye.
West, aye. Winkler. Winkler, aye. Wogamot.
Wogamot, I.
Wogamot, aye. Zhang J.
Sean J. I.
Zhang J, aye. Zhang T.
Zhang T, aye.
Zhang T, aye. Joachim.
Joachim, I.
Joachim, aye. Speaker Hartman. Speaker Hartman, aye. Davney.
Daphne, aye.
Davney, aye. Her.
Her, I.
Her, aye.
Heinrich changes from aye to no.
Okay. Heinrich changes from aye to no.
Bo changes from aye to no.
Bo changes from aye to no.
Grossel changes from aye to no.
Grossel changes from aye to no.
Clerk will close the roll. There being 117 ayes and 14 nays, the bill is passed and its title agreed to.